Hi everyone, welcome again to my channel. So happy to see you here. In my previous video I was talking about how to talk about your kids. Now today I want to talk about how you talk to your kids. Recently I found myself with all the frustration, so many things happening at the same time, and as I've mentioned, my husband and I live alone here with no family around for any help. So anything that has to be done in the house or for the kids, it's either him or me. So I was overwhelmed. In the first couple of weeks I had some help with my sister-in-law that came here to visit and help out a little bit. But after she left, oh my god, it was hard. So during that time, I think because my newborn had still that very clustered feeding schedule, and I don't know, it was a lot to deal with. And my son was just turning 2, so he was very active, and I feel like I couldn't keep up. So I became a bit frustrated, and the way I was talking to them, I noticed that it affected him and my oldest. And so that's why I decided to talk about that. It was interesting because while trying to fit a way to talk to my 2-year-old about certain things, it became a bit easier with my 6-year-old because now she can actually express how she's feeling. Mommy, why are you talking like that? You know, and it put me to think, why am I talking like that? Frustration transpired in what I was saying. So what I decided to do is withdraw from the situation just for even less than a minute. Take a couple of deep breaths, rethink, okay, is that situation really that bad? I mean, I wouldn't want to do that, but I'm not 6 and I'm not 2. When I was those ages, I mean, okay, I don't remember what I did when I was 2, but when I was 6, I was pretty active. I would run around all day, and I mean we don't even have a yard here, we live in a condo. So excuse my kids if they want to run around for a little bit. There's not much I can do about that. So that's why it's important, I find, that I withdraw a little bit, take a few deep breaths, and try to look at the situation from a 6-year-old point of view or a 2-year-old point of view. And that's what I've been doing, and I have to say for the past couple of weeks it's been working. I mean, granted, my newborn is now 6 months, her schedule are a little bit more regular and predictable, so that helps. And I'm expecting it'll be easier as she gets older and older and able to talk also. So for her, more than anything, it's important that I keep my calm when talking to her, keep it simple, and show her a lot of love. Don't let my frustration with everyday life, because they have no idea what it is. I mean, as much as I want to explain it, until they're there in that situation when they're older, they will not get it. Having a 2-year-old sit down for 3 hours so I can do, I don't know, anything else? Not likely. Unless he's down for a nap, but he won't sit. He needs to explore. That's his age to find out how everything works. So I need to accept that and fix myself around it. Am I gonna correct things that he does that are not supposed to be done? Absolutely. Am I gonna yell at him? I'm trying not to. Another thing I try to do is set some time throughout the day to spend with each of them in their own element. So the baby, when she's having tummy time, I can, you know, lay down on the floor, play with some stuffed animal with her, try to touch different textures with her, you know, make it fun for her. She's sleeping. Now my 2-year-olds, if he's awake, we can, you know, do some puzzles, read some stories, have some fun, run around a little bit. And then later, when my oldest comes from school, then I set some time with her, talk about her, not just ask her how her day was at school, but how did they play, who did she play with today, why did she play with this friend today, not with that other friend. You know, like concerns that she had at school. Things like that you can't just have a general conversation about. So I find that it helps because I get to know where her mind is at. And I have to say, she's on the emotional side. So everything that she feels exponentially. And it's great, but I'm different. So the thing for me is not belittling what she's feeling. To her, it's a big deal, so I need to acknowledge that and, you know, let her talk, express herself, ask questions. I want to understand where she's coming from before I quickly jump in and say here's how you should feel. I can't tell her that. But I do try to talk to her at her level, and I let her ask questions when she doesn't understand. So I think we're coming to a good place where even if the emotion comes to her, she's able to, you know, reel it down slowly and calm herself down. Even if she'll come to me after, we'll talk about it. No problem. But how you talk to your kids, it makes all the difference between a very angry grown-up and how to say it, confident. So if you have any questions or comments about what we talked about today, leave them below in the comment section. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe to the family, we would love to have you. Thank you for watching this. See you next time.